Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. So, we finished up Samara's mission the last time around, and helped her kill her daughter, and oh boy, wasn't that mission an awkward one. Now, we have a bunch more missions to deal with because a bunch of our party members need help dealing with their issues. And I'm not sure which we're going to go off and do, but since we did Samara's mission, I imagine she probably wants to talk about it, and as Kelly will nag us about the moment I step near her, Thane wants to have a word, so we're about to kick off his, too.
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
See? Told you. So, down to crew quarters to speak with Samara and Thane, then. After which, we will be going off to whichever of these missions we decide to do next. And first I'm going to talk to Kasumi and Zaid.
I was just thinking about you.
Since they always have things to
It
say.
must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you.
Jeez, does Kasumi talk to everyone around here? She always seems to know things before I
This
do.
one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
Lovely.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
So, Kasumi is done chatting to us for right now. Let's go and speak with Samara about the whole Morinth thing.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Obviously, we knew this affected Samara pretty heavily, but hearing her talk about it like that is somehow different.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Yeah, I think that we'd worked that out by this point. This wasn't going to have a happy ending. There was no way we were going to be able to negotiate Morinth out of her way of doing things. It was always going to unfold the way it did. I mean, perhaps if someone had changed something a few centuries before, maybe it could have had a happy outcome, but as things were, no.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Yeah, isn't that a bit hypocritical? You say you're proud of her, and yet you killed her.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Yeah, given that Asari lived for 1,000 years, I can see how that would be considered young. Let's see. That would be the equivalent in human years of what, 10, 12 maybe? Yeah, that is definitely impressive. But now that Morinth is gone, what's next?
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
You know, that statement from Samara about we're an advanced species but we don't have magic, it reminds me of that sci-fi quote. I don't remember what the origin is, but how any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. It reminds me of that.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Sterile, huh? Yeah, that would make having a future a little difficult, wouldn't it?
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Well, you are welcome, Samara. You are welcome. Yeah, Samara's description of the Justicars being like a mix between knights errant and samurai is definitely accurate, given the way we've observed her acting. She's definitely a very duty before happiness type of person. But I can't help but like her. She's always been a very interesting character, but at the same time, like a lot of characters in this game, they're interesting, but I don't quite know what to make of them. Which to me is the mark of a well-done character, because they're not simple or one-dimensional. You can like them, but not quite be sure how you feel overall. And that definitely applies here. But anyways, Thane wanted a word, so let's see what he wants.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Is it your illness?
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
Dance crazy? I'm sorry. Could you perhaps explain? I have no idea what that even is.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads, tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
Yes, that was unexpected, to put it
Never
lightly.
mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Departed from her body. That's an interesting way to describe death. Any particular reason why you didn't take your son with you?
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
Explain that.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
Yeah, I can see that. So the last time they spoke was at his wife's funeral. Yeah. I can understand why Thane would want someone there in that case. It would be a bit awkward, to put it lightly.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Okay, well, we will stop him.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Alright. I think the Citadel may have to be our next destination, actually. I'm not gonna bother talking to Zaid, actually. Actually, maybe I will. Just see if he has anything interesting to say about the whole Ardat Yakshi thing. Doubtful, but he might have some. He might have something he wants to share on the subject. Not Grunt, Zaid. Hey there.
Back for more?
More or less.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
More likely, he just doesn't give a shit, honestly.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
Ooh. Zaid, you are one nasty son of a bitch.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Well, nothing on r.yakshis, but that was kind of interesting. To be fair, though, I shouldn't have expected anything, given how secret it is, and Max Samara said basically nobody outside of the Asari actually know they exist. Anyways. Do I have... No mail. And I did actually, off camera, pop over to Ilium and buy a bunch of upgrades, but none of them are things that I can actually use right there, so that'll have to wait. But as a result, I am down in credits quite a bit. But now, we're going to be heading over to the Citadel. Since there are 2 missions there for us to take care of. Well, 3 if you count that thing with the Volus and the credit shit. As for my team, I'm going to be bringing along Garrus and Tali. Garrus, because we're going to be doing his loyalty mission first, before we do things. And Tali, because, as I've said before, she has some interesting dialogue that you can get when it comes to... Sorry, struggling with my words here. She has some interesting dialogue you can get with that mission with the Volus and the Quarian. So I want to pick up that. First of all, I will max out her combat drone into an attack drone. I could just make her drone blow up, but I ain't gonna. And I don't care for AI hacking, really. I will, however, give her Quarian Mechanist. Make her an engineer. And I'm going to save the rest of her points for energy drain once we get that. Garrus has no points. Shepard's not got any and has already been maxed out on that. And I don't remember if it's level 20 or level 30 that's the max in this game. But I very much doubt we're going to end up with the points we need to max out another skill. As that's how I generally remember things going, is that you can only max out a small handful of skills just because of how many levels and therefore points there are in the game. I will equip the nade launcher, just in case I actually need the bloody thing. You're good. Tally can stick with her default setup.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also,
Okay.
according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Alright, we'll come back and get Thane for the drill thing once we're done with Garrus' mission. But for now, let's go say hi to Bailey. Hopefully he can help us with Fade. And therefore Sidonis.
Yes?
Well, I'm looking for an individual, let's just say, named Fade. Don't suppose you could point me in the right direction?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Of course. Of course, we'll ask gently.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
Well,
should be
we
going.
will certainly
If you need
try.
anything else, let me know.
Certainly try. Now, let's check that thing with the side mission. Marab's shop. That is one of the places we have to go for that thing. And we have a Volus in the marketplace. I'll have to find that Volus again, because I am doing that particular quest just to hear Tally's dialogue on this. Because goddamn is it funny. At least I think it is. There's
Legally obligated to inform you that I'll be doing an
there's the dialogue in question. Yeah, there's the encounter in question.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the city.
Yeah, we did the particularly dickish thing of recording dialogue for an endorsement for literally everyone on the Citadel, all the merchants.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Alchera Ward.
Yeah, there's a Volus out there going on about how a certain Quarian stole his credit chit. Did he drop it here by any chance?
A bolus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
Okay.
Trust you, Michael. What medical upgrades do you want to get for him?
So, not in there.
I'm Commander Shepard.
We'll
This
ask
is my favorite
you
store on the
then.
Citadel.
The electronics place, maybe. And, yeah, I need to get that tech damage thing at some point. But I need another 55,000 credits for it.
My favorite customer. What can I get you?
Volus, credit chit. Drop.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. Now, this Volus and asshole CSEC officer are about to get some problems.
Sorry, sir.
Let's
I only
deal
ran
with
one
this.
credit chit, and it's registered to her.
She must have hacked it.
Please move along.
Found your credit chit.
You forgot your credit chit at Cerberus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
no, you don't.
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
How about if I run my fist down your throat?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Yeah, that guy was a prick.
What the hell was that CSEC guy's problem? He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
I don't know. Everyone's been like that since I got here.
The Citadel has never been tolerant of Quarians on pilgrimage. The Geth attack 2 years ago must have made it worse. Good luck, Liavael.
Thanks.
Well, damn. That's a pain. I think I remember now what I did, or to be more precise, didn't do that means we don't get the dialogue in question. I had to have Tally with me when I picked up the quest, not when I finished it. That was the problem. And that's a real pain. Really is. But anyways,
this looks like the place.
Let's deal
The
with
forger's
this.
stone should be inside.
Wait, this was a trick.
Let's have a word with them.
Get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years. Not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
2 years just to get a refund. Are you serious? That's just sad.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
That's not quite why we're here,
I'd rather
sorry.
see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this.
And of course, Garrus has a freaking SMG.
They won't protect you.
The power of cutscenes. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of cutscenes. And we scared off a pair of Krogan with a couple of glorified sidearms. That's badassery right there.
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Wait, Harkin?
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from C-Sec a while back. He used his knowledge of C-Sec and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Yes, I cannot wait to see Harkin again. It's been too long.
I'm looking forward to seeing Harkin again.
I'm sure he'll be excited to see both of us. We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you'd better hope you didn't lie to us. Because we will not be happy if that turned out to be bullshit. But now, over to the factory district. Time to say hi to Harkin. I'm sure he misses us dearly. Garrus is a given, obviously. And I will take Tally along as well. Let's go. Hey there, Fade. It's been too long.
There he is.
I missed you.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them! Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
And I don't think it'll be too hard.
I see them.
Firing a high impact shot.
Good night. Also you, good night as well. They're taken care of, so let's move. Take that. Loki Max. Oh goody. Goody goody gumdrops. And yes, I am quoting Lord Zed from Power Rangers. If you didn't realize who I'm quoting, that is who I'm quoting.
Double to the right.
Okay. If you say so. Come on. Okay. Get up here. Tally, please stop dying. I don't like it when you do that. Well, I say dying. Being knocked unconscious is probably more accurate. Given that it is definitely not a permanent death. You understand? There we go. Now Tally is back up. So, before we move on, let's have a poke around. See if there's anything we need to do. I mean, besides the obvious hacking. This hacking minigame is okay at first, but it gets kind of tedious after a while. Hence why I've been editing them out for a while in this series, because they ain't worth a damn. They just ain't. Okay, down he goes. No, I'll get up here. Waste some ammo for no goddamn good reason. Okay. Okay. Healing. And down they go. So now, just keep going straight and avoid getting damaged by the explodium. Also bypass some shit. And get shot and no longer be able to do any bypassing. Yeah, sure, why not? That was a bit annoying. Or maybe I am able to bypass it. Okay. I fucked that one up. You guys can finish them. Thank you so much. Get to cover. They die. Don't suppose. Nope, getting knocked out that time made it permanent. Well. Now just some resources. Medkit. Hack the laptop. And there we are. Bridge controls down. And let's move.
Look out!
Yeah, somehow I don't think we're too popular with the locals. Just a feeling, of course, but I find they generally turn out pretty okay. Do my feelings. Okay. I'm switching over to the Maddock and turning on my incendiary ammo. Yay. Oh yes. I'm just chewing through their armor. And health, for that matter.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Let's move up and collect the ammunition. Actually, let's not waste ammo there at first. I'm going to unload a couple of missiles into your asses. And Garrus, if you would. Now Tally, get back on your feet. I would like it very much if you would do that. And the mech is down. I think you'll find the difficulty change is making dealing with mechs a smidge easier. Not that I'm complaining. Heavy mechs are literally the embodiment of a pain in the ass on insanity difficulty. And honestly, by this stage, I am so damn glad I turned down that difficulty. Few credits. And in we go. Okay, so allow me to explain what happened there. Basically, I got caught in a little bug that made it impossible to move, so I had to reload and redo some of this shit. Anyways, having me some forged IDs. Find someone who might make use of them. I guess we could. Don't know who that'd be, though. I'll take me some money. Now, we can open the console.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You feeling okay, Garrus? That doesn't seem quite like you.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Okay, makes sense. Let's get to it. Another heavy mech?
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
Okay, no time for Q&A. Let's go get him.
We won't catch him waiting here.
Right behind you.
This is valuable.
Sniper rifle damage. Yes, please.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Just turn around.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? Nobody likes you, Harkin. Actually, let's switch back to the SMG. The shot per trigger pull thing is not working for me. It's a good weapon when I'm fighting something it's more useful against, but at the moment, not so much.
And stay down.
I think I heard the sound of a companion almost dying. Now, let's bring these buns of stitches down. And Garrus, we need you back on your feet, if you would. And I can get the fancy ass gun out again. Take this prick down from a distance. Not that one. There, I'll take this. And we continue to kill ourselves some robots. That's just how things go these days. It's robot murder time. Okay.
I'm not running from you, Shepard. Look out!
No, your mother is. I'm sorry, that was just awful. Let's keep going.
Oh, crap. 2 heavy mechs. Incoming.
2. Oh shit. We could have dealt with 1. But 2 at once? This is gonna be a problem. Okay, we have ammo for it again, so... There. Now... Now... This mech is about to go down. There we go. 1 mech down, 1 to go. I'm telling you guys, incendiary ammo is a literal gift from the gods. It legitimately is. Goodbye. You ain't gonna be missed. Now let's get Harkin. Its toys are dealt with. All that's left is the man himself. Well, his big toys are dealt with, I should say.
Casualty. Careful. Critical system damage. System failing.
What left to worry about?
Okay. Now, Harky. It's time for you to learn what happens to those who piss us off. Warning, it's mostly bad things.
You were close, but not close enough.
Suck on that, Harkin. Suck on that.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Harkin, you might not want to piss off Garrus right now. I have a feeling it could be bad for your health. Just give us what we want.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business?
Under most circumstances, I'd be willing to let you have your fun, Garrus, but we kind of need him to have his ability to breathe in order to get the information out of him.
Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
Feel free.
Maybe give Seasick the blood trail a follow.
Hey, we may be a paragon, but Harkin is also an utter bastard who has made it onto our shit list by this point. So Shepard's not going to lose any sleep over him being out some blood. Let's get going.
We're done here.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Though, I gotta be honest, much as Shepard was willing to let things just sort of happen with Garrus shooting Harkin in the leg.
We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of worried about Garrus. I mean, he was always kind of a little more on the ends justify the means side of the spectrum than most people, but even so, the way he's been acting is kind of worrying. Are you okay?
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
This is not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this. Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
Okay. Now, what exactly do you need me to do?
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go.
Okay.
Soon.
Though, we'll see how this unfolds, because Shepard at this point, I can say, is not entirely certain if she's gonna let Garrus go through with it. We're gonna try to talk to Sidonis and see what he tells us.
Shepard, can you hear
if
me?
He's really just the sanctimonious, traitorous bastard that we were told he is, then we'll let Garrus take the shot. But if there's more to it, then things get complicated.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Okay. I'm going to warn him, and then We'll see.
Listen, Sidonis. I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus's. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Not sounding very convincing, honestly.
Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
Yeah, he is a coward, that's true, but being a coward isn't a death sentence, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you have a better reason to kill him, I'm gonna hear what he has to say.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
No, Garrus, don't do it. You heard him. There's no point.
Gotta let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
Alright. Yeah, Garrus is probably gonna be pissed at me, but I think he would have regretted it if he had taken that shot. It's better this way.
I know you talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I understand.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
Yeah. Yes, a point there. The shades of gray are the most fucked up part of making decisions. As you can't just go, this is good, this is bad anymore. But I guess just trust your heart. That's all we can do.
You gotta go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
Amen to that, brother. Okay. Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard. May be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Oh, elusive man, you're always looking for an angle in this. 750 expa. Garrus has armor-piercing ammo power. You could get that for Shepard if we wanted now. And a new outfit. Sniper rifle damage. 24,300 credits. Some iridium, and we're done.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard deserves.
Also,
Agreed.
according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay, so we're done here. I've been going for just a little over an hour, so I think I'd better stop, lest this gets too long. Plus, a loyalty mission per episode is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. So we're gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time when we will be helping Thane make sure his son stops doing assassinations. Join me for that.